Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today we are going to speak about shoes and more precisely my shoe wish list. So Christmas is slowly coming and of course I've been thinking, okay, gift ideas for me, for family, for everything. And also every year I like to make myself a gift. Often it's a bag, but sometimes it's also a pair of shoes. And so yeah, I've been thinking a bit, okay, what's kind of my wish list at the moment. And in some comments in another video we were shortly talking about shoes with some of you, and you were telling me, okay, you would also like to hear me talk about shoes because I'm kind of a little shoe addict. I know I've been talking a lot about bags and clothes, but I own far more shoes than I own bags. It's not that crazy. I mean, you have of course influencers here on social media who have 10 times what I have. But let's say for a normal person, I own probably around 70-80 pair of shoes. Yeah. My husband will say I have a problem, but whatever. So yeah, what about my wish list, right? So it's actually not that big of a wish list because again, I already own a lot of shoes, and recently with the kids and so on, I've had to wear often a bit the same shoes because some are not so practical. But that does not prevent me from having some on my wish list. So for example, one pair that I'm dreaming about since a very long time are the Hermes boots. The Hermes riding boots. I don't know how you call it. In French we call them cavalier, which is basically horse rider. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm in awe of them. I've never tried them because I'm just so afraid that the day I will try them, I will have to live with them. And the thing is, in the past year, I don't know, it was never necessarily the best or most urgent or important pair of shoes to buy because the weather is quite delicate. And so when it's raining outside or there is snow, I'm not sure I want to wear these boots in the rain and in the snow. So I've been, yeah, I've not been pulling the plug, but really I think I will go soon and try them. What I love also with them is they have actually two lengths of the boots. So as a petite, this is something I appreciate because sometimes this kind of classic cavalier boot, they will be too high for me, you know, compared to my knee and the length of my leg. So I really appreciate that they have a shorter version, which is, I mean, I will have to try them, but there's good chances that it's the one for which I will go. There's not really a big price difference, so that's not really the point. It's more the point of having the one that actually suits you. And yeah, the one thing I'm afraid of though is because they are boots that you slide, there's no zip on them, and I have quite a big calf, and I'm afraid I'm not gonna fit in them. But you know, the only way to know is to actually try them, which again, I haven't. Somehow, surprisingly, I've also never seen them in the store, in my local Hermes store. So I wonder if it's also not something that I will need to order them and then have them delivered and then go and then try them. And I'm not sure I want to go through the whole hassle until I'm actually really ready to buy them. But yeah, they're on my wish list. They've been on my wish list now since a few years, and one day they will be mine. If they fit me, obviously. Then another pair of shoes which is on my wish list is very classic. I would like some Manolos. I don't own Manolos. Crazy, right, for a shoe addict? And that's the point. I don't own Manolo. And I don't know whether I will go for the classic Carrie Sex and the City pumps. Maybe in that color, maybe in another color, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, that blue is iconic, obviously. But on the other hand, it's not something that I could easily wear with my clothes. And so I feel, I like when I buy shoes that I can wear them. And if it's just to have it as a collectible, I don't know if it really makes sense. I'm a bit in between, but they have a wide range of colors. So I think I will probably buy them in another color. And in some of these, like not this special blue and maybe not the most classic colors, but I also saw them in sale. So I think that could be something. The thing is just, I don't like so much to buy shoes online when I own nothing from the brand. I like to go first, purchase them in a shop, trying them, to see how they fit, how comfortable I am with them and everything. I mean, they're not cheap. I don't know how much they are at the moment. Last time I checked, they were bordering 1,000 euro, and I think I checked last time for the prices, so it might have increased. I know also Manolo has other ones with very beautiful crystals, and so I think I will go for, with Manolo I probably will not go for classic pumps, because I have already 2 brands I really love for classic pumps, so I don't necessarily need to go for Manolo for that. But I feel they have really beautiful embellished ones, and so yeah, a nice pair of embellished Manolo. It's like classic ones that will fit very good with my collection. And another one where we kind of stay in the classic, although it's not so trendy anymore, it's even, I would say, kind of out of trend, but I still somehow love them. Some of you might cringe when I'm gonna say that. It's the Valentino Rockstud. Now bear with me, because the Rockstud, there's a lot of versions. They've done everything with them. They've been big Rockstud, small Rockstud, pumps, stripy sandals and so on. And the one I like is a very, very specific one, where it's this kind of beige camel one with the small studs just going around, and I feel this is very pretty actually, and somehow very elegant, and somehow timeless too, you know. Even if it's out of trend, I feel like, yeah, it's still okay. The thing is, I feel they don't do them anymore. Yay! So I've been thinking of maybe looking for, you know, how are they called? Those shopping assistants where you can task them with finding something for you. But the thing is, I also don't know my size exactly, because I don't own any other shoe from Valentino, so I don't know what I should ask for a size. So I guess the goal would be first try something from Valentino, maybe buy another pair of shoes from them that I would like, see how I feel with the brand, you know, because that's also something, right? Depending on your fit, you have some brands that might be more or less comfortable for you. Taking, for example, Louboutin, I have friends it's extremely comfortable for them. For me, not so much. I still own some, because whatever. But they're not the most comfortable for me. So I feel I will need to try Valentino, see how comfortable they are, see how they are, and then see whether or not I actually end up buying them. But they've been on my wish list too. And then recently I saw in the collection the Prada ones. They are so pretty with this little detail at the end. I don't know, they have a little old school style, and sometimes it's so modern. I don't know. It's probably because I'm following this influencer. I don't know if you know her. She's called Jenny Walton. She's on Instagram, and she has this a bit old school vintage aesthetic. She's a very big Prada girl. Beautiful, beautiful. And she has been rocking those shoes, and it looks amazing. And I've been seeing her with the shoes, and I've been like, wow, okay, yes. But yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but they're pretty. They're just so pretty. I don't know, Prada for me, their autumn collection has been perfection. And to be honest, that's kind of it for a bit the crazy, really shoes that I will have on my wish list. I'm always looking for more of Repettos. For example, I made a video about Repetto. I love those ballerinas. I'm always open for more. And then I have also a few other brands where I really like the brands, for loafers or for pumps or for things like that. And then I'm always, of course, looking for new colors, new options, new variants of them. I feel like with shoes sometimes I like to go and try a bit and have different style and have new things, and I have sometimes a bit crazy shoes. But I also feel that once you found brands and sizes where it's good for you and for your fit, then it's nice. And I like also to stick a bit to these brands as, let's say, a core of my shoes. And then, yeah, then I can have fun here and there with other shoes. But yeah, I will always go for more colors of those classic core ones, because I know they won't fail me. And I know I'm gonna have a lot of wear with them. Whereas for a bit more crazy shoes, or like for example the Manolo, you know, the embellished Manolos, even as long as they're not too painful, even if they're not the most comfortable of the universe. I mean, embellished Manolos, it's not something I'm gonna wear every day for walking kilometers and kilometers, right? So, okay, yeah, sure, something a bit crazy. I tend not to always go for the very trendy shoes. Like, there's always shoes which are the thing of the moment, which are very trendy, and then they're a bit less, and then another one takes their place, and so on and so on. I tend to go a bit less for this kind of shoes because, I mean, you probably have noticed with bags and everything if you follow my channel, I'm more of a kind of timeless person, and I feel that buying this kind of shoes, that I will of course enjoy them for maybe a few weeks, and then they're gonna just take dust in the back of my closet, and this is not really something I'm very comfortable with. So yeah, my choices are always a bit timeless, classic. And maybe one day I will show you a bit more, probably in a future video, maybe some of my shoes, some of my collection, and you will see that it's actually kind of classic, timeless collection with a few bit crazy pieces here and there, but overall quite classic. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what are your shoes. You know, again, I did not talk so much about it in this channel so far, but I really like talking about shoes. So I would love to exchange with you about what are your shoes on your wish list. If you own some of the shoes I've mentioned on my wish list, please also don't hesitate to tell me how comfortable they are for you, how you felt with them, wear and tear maybe also, especially for the Manolo with crystals. I don't know how good that holds. I think the Valentino, the Rockstad, I've never heard about issue with the little studs. I hope it's really not the case. But don't hesitate to tell me about it, tell me your wish list, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I will put another one here in case you have not seen it yet, and if you've enjoyed this one and you would like to see more from my channel, then you can join us by clicking subscribe here, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.